Welcome. Welcome to this moment. Come to this now, which is different from any other now you've ever experienced. I think only in Cuba do I have really touched the depth of impermanence, the profoundness of how all interconnected, how the idea that I have any control is only an idea. I can barely control myself, and I'm speaking for myself. How I am feeling here in a country with so much instability. And immediately, like, the comparing mind jumps in, and I just don't. There's people in war all over the world, and what breaks my heart here is to see the internal. Thank you. The internal wars that we've actually mapped out. I had one friend who I believe will be the first certified trainer in Cuba. I don't know. I'm not attached. There is that thing called impermanence. But he mapped out his process. That self-compassion is just part of the process, right? So I want to come back to myself. I'm with these amazing people with no resources that have no intention of ever leaving Cuba. They've got family here. They've got, a barbecue on their roof that they can, they say it's, yeah, it's hard. And the hardest part is to see their fellow people suffering, knowing that they have it easy, relatively speaking, because they have the ability to figure out this process in their brain, what they go through when things don't go the way they want them to. So I'm coming back to compassion for myself. Compassion. Autocompasione. And it feels like plugging myself in. It feels like my whole childhood of wanting peace in the world, wanting to contribute. Yeah. Many of us here on this call, many people that are attracted to meditation and nonviolent communication, they really want to contribute to the world. I need to come back to myself in this moment. The warmth of that, how does it feel in my body? How does it feel in my breath? What's going on in this moment? Closing my eyes so I'll focus inside instead of the sun coming out. How is it to be in a country with such profound insecurity, instability, hopelessness? How is it to be with that? And to see people I love struggling and still trying to help me. Like, oh, you don't need to take your mattress off the roof, your cushions off the roof, like they're heavy, right? get them for you. No, just please just sleep. No, it's okay. And for me, coming back to myself, what do I need to do? How do I feel compassion for myself? As I just cry. Knowing my tears are the tears of the world. Knowing that. And yes, and that, I mean it, and I interrupt myself that, when your stomach kind of contracts and your whole body's contracting. So you're trying not to be too loud as you cry. This is the people around me, because, that I'm switching off to compassion for others. And I've got this. I've got this right now. I'm able to stay with this moment, this breath. It's my strategy for compassion for myself. To stay with what's going on right now. Sometimes ice cream's a drug. Yesterday, it was self-compassion. The line that I was standing in, it was not the chatty line of 10 years ago, waiting for ice cream, right? In the most famous ice cream place in all of Havana. Not the chattiness, not the joy, not the excitement. It was just like, in this moment, that's all that I can do for myself. So I'm remembering that self-compassion really can look like an ice cream cone in the middle of frickin' Havana in July. It can look like that. It can feel like that. And I can go from the tears to the joy of an amazing Rueda circle yesterday, even though it was just 4 of us, and dream of a huge Rueda circle in I'm visualizing the place. I can't remember the name. Trust me, it's there. So, trusting that I can show up for myself with enough compassion that I can step into the world with love and caring for my friends here and all beings. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience.